Welcome to tonight's battle report, the Return of the Tau. Welcome to CanHammer, everybody, your source for 40k from the Great White North. We are welcoming a new member to the Ottawa Warhammer community, and it's Paignton.
What's up,
Paignton,
guys?
you're from Edmonton.
No, Saskatchewan.
Oh, Saskatchewan. Sorry. What part of Saskatchewan are you from?
Regina, Saskatchewan.
Right. They got much 40k in Regina?
Got a little bit of a scene, but not too big.
Yeah, we don't hear much in Ontario of the rest of the country, maybe except for Quebec. But there must be. I know in BC they've got a decent scene.
Yeah,
we don't hear much about the middle part of Canada there.
Yeah.
Maybe that's an Ontario thing. I don't know. So Paignton recently moved to Ottawa. He's been finding lots of games, and he's playing Orks. And he requested to play Tau. He is training for the Canadian Shield tournament in January at Multi-Zone, and that's going to be 1750 ITC. So we're playing 1750 ITC tonight. He wanted to play against Tau, maybe because one of the better players in Ottawa plays Tau, so it'll be a bit of training, and I think it's a decent matchup for Orks, actually. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to get set up, and then we'll show you the armies. Alright, here's my 1750 points of Tau. It's basically 2 Tau set battalions and a Sassia Vanguard. In the Sassia Vanguard, I have a commander with the 4 cyclic ion blasters and the enforcer suit, and 3 fire sight marksmen, which are these dudes here, and then the ethereal. And then in my 2 Tau set battalions, I have 1 Cold Star commander with 4 fusions, which is now 12 points cheaper. I have a Fireblade, I have a Riptide with advanced targeting system and target lock, smart missile systems, and heavy burst. I have a unit of 5 shield drones and a unit of 4 shield drones. I have 8 units of 7 fire warriors, all just with pulse rifles. I have a unit of 3 broadsides, missiles, all the way with advanced targeting system. And I have a Dark Strider, and I have another commander in an enforcer suit with 4 cyclic ion blasters. My commander is the Cold Star, and he's the Warlord, and he has through Unity Devastation, and his relic is the Maneuvering Thrusters, which gives me a 6-inch move after shooting. And that's about it. That's my list, so we'll come back with the Orks list. Alright, this is Paignton's 1750 Ork army. It's pretty straightforward. There's a big mech with the force field. There's a total of 41 grots in units of 10 or 11. There's your prerequisite of 25 Ludas split into 2 units. There's a weird boy. There is a big unit of Meganobs, trying those out. There's going to be a dude on a bike, a war boss on a bike. Another a pain boy, weird boy. So two weird boys.
2 weird boys, yeah.
4 Devcopters with the missiles.
With big shooters.
Big shooters. Yep. Okay, and then 2 big units of 30 boys.
Yep.
So 60 boys in total. All right, who's going to be your warlord?
I'll make the big mech.
The big mech's the warlord. Okay, and
cunning but brutal.
Cunning but brutal. All right, straight from Shadespire. And that's it. No other tricks really. It's just it's all about the Ludas and the boys. Although I heard that the Copters can be pretty good, and Meganobs are kind of like Terminators, I guess. So you know, we'll see. Are your how much are Meganobs now?
40 points each.
Okay, so they're way more than the new Space Marine Terminators.
Yeah, they got 3 wounds.
Okay,
but no windfall.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So we'll come back with the mission. Just a quick note before we go over the mission, we are playing, although Chapter Approved is not out until a few days from now, we're playing post-Chapter Approved because, let's face it, the book's practically already released. So I actually saved quite a bunch of points on my list. The fusion gun blasters on the commander went down 3 points each, so that's a 12-point saving on the commander. And broadsides went down 31 points each, 6 on the ATS, and just them went down 25 points. So that's a big saving on a unit of broadsides there, 90-something points. Otherwise, nothing else really changed in my list. And nothing changed for Orks because they just came out and Chapter Approved was written way before Orks came out. So just to let you guys know, we're using post-Chapter Approved. There were no rules changes that we know of, so it's not going to change the way we play the game. finished deploying. The objectives are placed poorly for me. One there, one here, one in the back corner, and
one over there and one over here.
One in the middle, yeah, so 5. So mine are over there and over there, so not great. And Paignton's are there and there. So that's it. We finished deploying. I've set up my castle over here.
Turning.
I deployed badly because I want to use this building. My castle's too far forward, I think. We'll see how that goes. I got my concentric lines of fire warriors. And then Paignton's just deployed here as expected with the unit of Gretchen holding the back. And that's it. He's just doing his first movement phase, so we'll come back at the end of that first movement phase.
Speediest Gretchen around.
Just to let you know, he got the +1 and he won the roll off, and I let him go first, so he's doing first turn. Alright, Orc turn 1, end of movement phase. So I guess these looters moved up and mobbed, right?
Yep.
These Gretchens moved up. Weird boys there, weird boys there. Custom Force Field, these boys just moved up. Meganoms moved up. And these guys moved up in advance to Coptas, and that Gretchen's at the back. Okay? Yep. We're going to just film short forms for this battle report because there's a lot of dice to be rolled, and so we'll just come back at the end of Orc turn 1. End of Orc turn 1 was heroic on my drone saves here. The Riptide took no damage from Ludas, and I lost 1 broadside and took 2 on this one, but lost all my drones. So actually that was pretty good. Yeah, I lost 5 drone fire wars in total, and his Deathcopters charged. Unfortunately, charged too many guys, and the supporting fire just wasted those guys. So at the end of the turn, basically it's 3-0, hold 1, kill a unit, and first blood. And so we'll go on to Tau turn 1. How many Ludas can we kill? Okay, Tau turn 1, I just shifted my castle up a little bit to get my commanders into range. I'm trying to hold my castle because these boys are coming in. There's a second unit of boys that might come in as well. Meganovs can get jumped, so I still have to keep this 1 unit back here, unfortunately. And so we'll see what happens. Oh, I need to maybe move these guys. Alright, end of Tau turn 1. Brutal. Through some marker lights and good stratagems, I killed all the grots and all the Ludas. The broadsides did how many? They killed 24. They killed 24 and 2 grots. Yep. And that's just 2 broadsides with the reroll wounds. Wow, that's crazy. And then I killed a bunch of Orks too, and they failed some morale, so they lost a bunch of maybe like 10 Orks or something like that. Yep. And actually, it doesn't look like you have very much guys left on the table. We got a big unit of
30 boys dropping in though.
And so the current score is 8-4 actually, because I got 8 points, and Paignton got hold more, so it's 8-4 at the end of turn 1, going into Orcs turn 2. Yep. Orcs turn 2 movement. This unit of boys dropped down over here. These guys moved up. Meganovs moved around. Basically, everyone's come around this way here into the middle, and that's it. So we'll come back at the end of Orc turn 2.
Just stand there and shoot me. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Orcs are pretty two-dimensional.
Okay, Orcs turn 2. Basically, everything moved forward. Killed fire warriors, piled into the commander but couldn't attack. These guys took how many casualties in Overwatch?
Like 10,
a lot.
Maybe?
A lot. Yeah. So 5 guys left there. Killed some fire warriors. These Magnovs wiped out 1 unit of fire warriors there. They jumped over there and got the bonus. And that's it. So it's 8-7 currently at the end of turn 2. So going to bottom of turn 2 for Tau. Okay, Tau, turn 2 movement phase. I just, as predicted, pulled back my commanders and my front wall. These guys have moved around there now, and nothing else has moved. So we'll come back at the end of the turn. Okay, at the end of Tau turn 2, that's all gone.
All the boys, all the Meganovs.
2 boys left here, spent CP to pass their morale, and 3 characters and Gretchen at the back, and that's it.
There's a character back here too.
Oh yeah, okay, so at the end of the turn, I don't hold any objectives. I killed a unit. Did I kill more units?
Yep. Well, because I only killed 2, right? Or 3?
You killed 3, but because I saved that guy.
Yep. And you killed Meganovs and boys?
2, 3.
No, you didn't kill those boys.
Oh no, I didn't kill them.
No,
yeah,
so you only killed 2. So I killed more. So I kill more and hold more. So I get 2 for that.
So you get 2, and I have just 1.
Yep.
And
you've already maxed Reaper.
I've already maxed Reaper. And yeah, marked for death. So I killed the Meganovs. Yep. And I killed the boys.
1 unit boys.
Yeah. And so I'm just missing that last one. Yep. So killed. I don't hold and I don't kill, and you got 2 bonuses. Okay, so you get 2 extra points, and I got 1, 2, 3. Yep. So that makes it 13-9 at the bottom of 2. did calculate the Reaper, so it's actually 13 to 11. So Orcs turn 3. Basically, I think everybody's retreated over here.
Yep, all the characters have retreated into buildings and stuff.
And then he used the Tide of Traders for Orcs, basically. What's it called again?
Unstoppable Green Tide.
Unstoppable Green Tide.
Or Pink Tide in my case.
The Green Tide has flowed backwards onto that table edge, and instead of setting them all up and into jumping them, we're going to go straight on and to jump them now, so I want you to jump them now. So
here's the roll for to jump. Goes off.
Okay, so they're going to jump somewhere over there, and we'll come back at the end of the Orc turn. Okay, so end of Orcs, basically just jumped them here to protect his characters. Initially, he was going to maybe go there, but then they might have died. And then initially was going to go there, but then the characters were closer, and I have smart missiles which ignore line of sight. So eventually kind of wrapping his characters there. And that's it. So score 1 point for holding objective, and that's it.
All.
So it's going to be 13 to 12, going on to the bottom of turn 3. Okay, Tau turn 3, just moving out cautiously here. That guy couldn't quite make it. And these guys made it onto here, and just generally moving up. Broadsides didn't move. And that's it. So we'll come back at the end of my turn. Alright, end of Tau 3, I just killed some boys basically. If this was Sigmar, one of these sides would have to die, but it's not, it's 40k. And that's it, I just scored 1 for holding, and that's it. So it's 14 to 12, going on to top of turn 4. Turn 4, just playing conservatively, hiding in the building with the weird boys over there in smite range, and that's about it. So, coming back at the end of Orcs turn 4. Turn 4 for Orcs, just smited like
6 of them, I think.
6 of these guys, and that's it. They passed the morale, and that's it. So bottom of 4 Tau coming up. Turn 4 for Tau, just moved up a little bit more. I used my Callion, which was kind of pointless, but anyway, well, it allowed me to kill 9 plus 2 morale, so it allowed me to kill 11. So you only got 7 Orcs left.
Yep.
7 boys left, and I held 3 objectives, so I'm up 16-13, going on to top of 5. Alright, so we played 5 and 6 all out. Basically, other than the Gretchen at the back, I've tabled him, and I'm on my 4 objectives here. So, it was close till...
Turn 4, probably?
Or 3. Like, once... Yeah, I made a mistake there. I forgot about that Tide of Traders, because I could have easily killed 2 more boys.
Yep. So you gotta kill full boy squads.
Yeah. So remember, Orcs can Tide of Traders, or whatever it's called.
Green Tide.
Green Tide, yeah. So kill them dead. And so they didn't, and they all came back and that, let you score a few more points. Yep. So, yeah, so what you think, Paignton?
I think that the chapter approved is going to make it really nasty with broadsides. I feel like broadsides
are nasty.
Super viable now, and with all the Tau buffs on them and stuff, and the fact they drop like 30 points each or something. They drop
31 points each.
31 points each.
Well, 6 from the ATS, so 25 points each. 25. And then the advanced targeting drops 6 points.
Plus the event, yeah.
Yeah, so, for the smaller suits.
So essentially 31 points a model.
Yeah.
Which is going to be crazy. So you're fitting an extra broadside in pretty much.
I mean, part of that though was that I managed to kill almost all the grots before the broadsides.
Yeah, so I only had 30 Gretchen there too from the Bad Moons, and so I'm thinking of trying to get another 30 Gretchen together, so I can have 60 Gretchen in front of the Ludas, and then hopefully they'll be able to survive the 1 round of shooting, and I'll get 2 rounds of shooting with the Ludas, and that would have really made a big difference in the game. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with how everything fared. I think Magnobs were fun to try, but they ended up killing only 7 Fire Warriors, and they're like a 300-point unit, so that was clearly not a good investment.
I think they're just like Terminators.
They got the Terminator treatment, and they're, since Orcs were out after the...
Maybe even like a Flyer or something.
Yeah, well, they got no
more Def Coptus.
Yeah, or I might just put another 30 boys.
Another
30 boys and 30 Gretchen, and that's pretty much the same points.
Yeah.
And so... Yeah, I might make a couple adjustments, but overall I'm pretty happy. And
yeah, I was worried that I deployed badly, and I probably did, but in the end, it's just so much firepower.
Yeah.
I got lucky on those drone saves, for sure.
Yeah. The Ludas shooting turn 1, the fact that the Ludas killed 1 suit and 9 drones. That's all the Ludas killed, shooting twice with 3 shots. With Daka. So the Ludas are nasty, but making the drone saves and stuff, it's
kind of like my Grot Shield, basically.
So with Tau versus Orcs like this, it's kind of whoever has got more drones, and he made more. He had the 5-up invul on the drones, whereas with the Gretchen, you don't get any save on it.
Yeah.
The Gretchen just mortal wound and die. And
so really, this game was really just about who gets to shoot
harder,
and then Yeah,
just clean up from there pretty much.
It's pretty hardcore for you to charge.
Yeah, charging those def copters in at the start, I made a mistake there. I should have just charged one unit, and then they would have been alive and sucked a little bit of shooting.
You should have stuck with your initial
impression, but
yeah,
it's good to learn that, you know, a castle Tau shoots a lot, and so
yeah, like when I charge my Custodes, I survive. But it still hurts, and I'm on 2 up, 4 up, so you know, with toughness 6, 4 wounds each. So you know, you have to be like that to survive Tau Overwatch.
Survive with a few guys.
It's pretty crazy, right? Like it's pretty good. I don't know how many guys. It's like a free shooting phase almost.
Yeah, it's
you
crazy.
know, hitting on 5s. So yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, and so in hindsight, I guess the way I could have played maybe is just use the Ludas on turn 1, but kept all my boys kind of feeling safe, and then come out more for a beta strike turn 2 when I drop them out of 30 boys. So rather than just presenting him with 1 boy squad, I could present 2 boy squads at the same time. That might have helped mitigate it a bit, but
yeah, I think maybe like pushing those def copters up probably didn't accomplish much,
right?
And then you just gave them up.
Yeah, and they'd be a lot better in the late game too.
If you had waited till turn 2 and then pushed them up.
Yeah.
If you keep your Ludas out of line of sight, I'm not going to kill a lot on the first turn, right? And you had the choice to give me. Did you give me first turn? I can't remember.
No, I chose first turn.
You chose first turn.
Try to shoot a lot with the Ludas and get something done. But
yeah.
Didn't end up killing much.
Either that, or you have to be hyper aggressive with the Ludas and like jump them somewhere crazy and just shoot. But
yeah.
But yeah, so I just think like you attacked in waves.
Yeah.
So that allowed me to absorb your waves.
Absorb the waves and
or
just
destroy the waves.
Yeah, just take the waves and pop them.
Yeah, and so when they finally came through, it lost a lot of its momentum.
Yeah, it wasn't enough models to really get it done.
Yeah, and then like the Meganauts, you know, they killed 7 Fire Warriors.
But ooh, 7 Fire Warriors with power claws.
Yeah, and then unless you can wrap the Fire Warriors, everybody's just going to fall back and keep shooting you.
Yeah,
which is a big problem.
So yeah, I think I'll swap the Meganauts for something maybe a little faster or a little different element in the list. Maybe take some tractor cannons or something to get some more shooting.
Yeah, just kind of sit in the back there and you know, start shooting some shit.
Because I find with Orks a lot, you're able to contain the opponent in the deployment zone, so having your shooting units kind of sit back.
Oh, until this turn, I've not left my deployment zone. I've been here the whole time, and my objectives were placed badly. So
yeah, putting this one back here.
Put that one back there. Stupid. These ones were like right on my edges here, so like I deployed and I set up my objective badly. So my only plan was to try and just like
shoot to
kill
pieces.
Everything. But I knew that you would come to me because that's kind of what you have to do.
Yeah,
just have to survive the Ludas, which I was lucky to, and then I hit
retaliation fire, killed all the Ludas turn 1, which was crazy.
Yeah,
so,
that's crazy. I'm not sure many armies can do that.
3 broadsides just wiped out all the Ludas and all the Gretchen.
2 broadsides.
Two broadsides. Yeah, two broadsides. Yeah, killed 24 Ludas.
That's crazy.
Flat. Yeah. So yeah, broadsides will be scary, and you gotta watch out for them. And yeah, it was a great game overall. Worked lots. And,
well, thanks very much for coming over for a game, guys. So do subscribe to the channel, like the video, consider supporting us on Patreon. Thank you for all our watchers on CanHammer TV Live. This Batrep's not going to come out maybe till after Christmas, so no point plugging what's coming up later this week. But for our one person watching, we will be interviewing Colin and Mitch from Best in Faction Podcast tomorrow night live on CanHammer TV. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and see you next time.